can't seem to fall asleep. Who's there?
It's me, Fiore the fairy. I heard you can't fall asleep. Maybe I can help. Come with me.
Before it's time to say goodnight, count all the stars that shine so bright. Try to use your imagination and discover a new constellation. Far in the distance, inside the park, nocturnal birds are out in the dark. Look up and smile at the man in the moon. His wide awake owls are hooting a tune. Listen real close to the sound of the crickets, while grasshoppers hop all around the tall thickets. Leaves that are floating between all the trees easily take flight with a wind of a breeze. Ocean waves that come to meet the sandy shore leave a blanket made of shells that cover the seafloor. Snuggled under the covers, you're falling fast asleep. That wasn't this more fun than when you're counting sheep.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday. It's 5 o'clock. Good afternoon, Gregg. I'm missing you, as always. Looking pretty spiffy in your blue. And we're praying for you. I got a lot of texts from a lot of people. Gregg, I don't know if you're watching, but everybody's concerned and totally worried how you're doing, saying, how's he doing? So, miss you, and we'll be talking soon. Today, believe it or not, is a special day. It is actually an old friend and a old friend from Breakfast Club, Diane Bauman. We've known each other for years. When I first met her, she wrote a book, right?
That's right. That's right.
And now, wait till you see everything she's done. But this is Diane Bauman.
Thank you for
Beautiful
having
lady.
me.
You look the same.
Ah, thank you.
Last time I saw you, we were at a psychic getting our cards read.
And did they tell us that we'd be here 20 years later?
I cannot believe it that we reached out and this happened.
Right.
You look exactly the same, though. I swear to God, you didn't change at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Flattery
really
will get you everywhere.
did. Now, your offices are in Baldwin? Where are
Yes.
they?
Yes,
Baldwin.
I have a remote office.
In
Yeah.
Baldwin.
Yes, in Baldwin, South Baldwin.
Okay, so my sister lived there, and now my niece lives there. And I go there a lot to the Baldwin Library, which is pretty nice over there.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. They've redone it, so
You've
it
done
is
a
very
you've done a
nice.
few things there.
I did a couple of things.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So now, not only did you write books, you make T-shirts with all kinds of fancy things. You make these adorable presents for the holidays. Look at this thing. It comes with a book, right?
Yes. It
So
comes
what is
with
this
two
called?
books.
Look how adorable this is for Christmas.
Yes.
So tell me about this, because I see I have 2 books.
Okay, so
Here.
my first book was called Show Dog, and the way that I started writing Show Dog is that my friend, she's a local filmmaker, did a documentary called Caution Show Dogs, and she came to me. She said, "Diane, I need a title track," and that's how it started. And I followed her around as she followed around the dogs, the breeders, the handlers at various shows, and I wrote the song to go along with her film. And that is how it started. And then what had happened with this was I illustrated the lyrics. So the first I wrote the song and performed the song, and then the lyrics are the illustrations that you're looking at. And I made it factual so that it has a little bit of an educational value as well. And this way, it helps to teach the children to start to recognize the various breeds of dogs.
And this book, I'm looking, it's like it's a show with all the dogs all over the place.
Exactly.
So what does the Chinese crested mean?
That's the name of this particular dog.
Really? So you
Yes.
can really learn a lot about the dog shows and
Yes.
the types of dog. And then there's this song
Yes.
that you sing.
Yes, I wrote and I sang the song, and I attached the song, the CD of the song, to the back cover. I also made a very
Coloring
easy
book.
to read piano, guitar, vocal lead sheet, which is also attached at the end.
So that they could learn the music.
Yes, and they can sing along, they can play along. Now, I want to tell you something about this one song. I sent it in. I belong to the Songwriters Guild of America, and that is the oldest and most prestigious songwriting organization in the USA. So I sent my little project into them at the 75th anniversary in Nashville, Tennessee. They had a songwriting contest. It's the only one I believe that they ever had. So I sent this in for the Eastern Seaboard. That's, there's 5 regions, and so I sent it in for the Eastern region, and it won Best Song
Really?
in the Children's Novelty class. Now,
Wow.
all the winners were put into the national, and it won the national award for
Listen,
Best
I'm
Song
so
in the USA.
excited. My gosh.
Yes, yes.
It's beautiful, really. This is beautiful. I can think already of 3 kids for the holidays that I would like to buy it for.
And the coloring book that comes with it is basically black outline of the pictures in the picture book.
Yeah, the color's gorgeous.
Then this little item here, that is my 3-in-1 Cuddly Fun. It's a patented and trademarked item. I did receive a utility patent,
That's congrats.
and that's what this is. What I'm holding.
How
So
cute.
it's a muff.
It's
and
like
it's
a
a
muff.
handbag.
It's like good for the
You have
winter.
a zippered compartment in the front, and you have the zippered compartment in the back. And it's really nice because it has an adjustable strap. And believe it or not, I have some girls that are using it as a cast cover. So what it,
Oh, when they break their arm?
yeah, so what it's doing is it's freeing up the uninjured arm.
How cute is
This
that?
way your hand is free, and you can carry your precious valuables in the zippered compartments.
Do you
I-
sell them to the doctors?
I should, right?
You should.
You
right?
tell them, Tina.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. You could sell these to the orthopedics.
Yes. Yes.
That's adorable. Because what kid is going to be crying when she breaks her arm, and the mother's going to buy it immediately?
Not only that, the little girls, they always want to look pretty, and they have this unsightly bandage or an unsightly cast. And so this is a very, very cute and unique way to cover it up.
That is amazing. You should really. I like that idea.
Thank you.
I know my nieces are going to love that too.
Thank you. So I made
how much
these-
is this, and how much is this with the book and everything?
Well, there's 2 books in there, a CD, a music sheet, and the 3-in-1 Cuddly Fun in the travel case, and that's $38.
Oh, so you get both.
You get the whole kit and caboodle.
Okay, but this alone,
This alone is $22.
it's beautiful. This
But
is adorable.
Feel it. It's
Just
beautifully
think of
made.
a little girl in a cashmere coat, and
Yeah.
then holding this thing.
Yes.
Really? Maybe we'll buy one for Greg. Greg, maybe we'll buy one for you while you're in the hospital, and you could hold the little doggy. Adorable. Really,
Thank you.
really, really very creative.
Thank
you
you.
are.
So this one is the applehead chihuahua, but it also is known as the deer head because
deer head.
because the tiny little chihuahua looks like a baby deer. So I use this one, and I also have a reindeer that I use at Christmas time for the reindeer,
Oh, yeah.
and the deer. Yeah.
So where's all your production? Is it in your remote office, or you have a
No.
factory?
I have a warehouse in Oceanside where I
Oh.
store all these, and some of the things I do produce in China, because I have to produce in volume.
What do you produce? 1,000 at a time?
Yeah.
Or- Wow. So that's
I have to.
expensive. Make sure you
Well,
sell them, right?
It's expensive, yes, but you really it's very difficult to manufacture here in the States.
So do you sell by yourself or through a distributor?
Usually by myself, and I have sales reps, and I have, of course, the social media platforms. I do the trade shows, where I get boutiques and stores all across the country. I've sold some to out of the country as well.
You have grown tremendously.
Yes, yes, I've kind of developed a lot of different ideas and all things for children, but everything is educational. Everything is musical, and everything must send some type of message, whether it's a life choice, whether it's socialization and being friends. Everything has to teach something.
That's great. Now, did you ever think about the daycares?
Yes.
Yeah, my sister,
Yes.
Liz Box, she runs QS2 training. She teaches all the daycares health and safety.
So there you go.
So you should hook up with my sister too.
And I make the T-shirts. The T-shirts.
Yeah. So
with the
now, what
washable
is
markers.
this? Look at this. Color and wear. What the hell? What is it?
It's a T-shirt. It's a T-shirt with non-toxic markers.
And they just use the markers, color it, and then put it on.
Wear it, wash it, all the color comes out.
Yeah. Put the thing by your mouth. Yeah. That's unbelievable, really. And when did you make this? How long ago did you do this?
I started that about
Color and wear, guys. This is a great gift too.
maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe I started that right before the pandemic. Actually, about a year before the pandemic.
It's very interesting. So
Yes.
all your items are great for Christmas.
Oh yes, I do very
You
well.
probably do so busy.
I do
at the
very well,
holidays,
and
right?
it also is very good for the schools.
Oh yeah.
I do with the schools. It's also wonderful for the children with disabilities. I do programs with the various, like the different autistic spectrum. I do programs with them. I read. I have puzzles also. So I've made puzzles, both physical and digital puzzles from my books. So everything is related. And so maybe we'll do a T-shirt, or maybe we'll do a puzzle, and we read, and it's really wonderful. The teachers love it, the
Yeah, I can
counselors love it, and
imagine.
the children love it. The nice thing about this is I throw this in the wash, the color comes out, it doesn't ruin any laundry, and you color over and over again.
Oh, you take it out and use the pens again after
Yeah.
you wash it?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
yes. So what I did, oops, also with that, I made natural canvas backpacks, straw drawstring, which also come with the markers. Now this is my newest unicorn design. See this
Well,
one?
unicorns are very popular.
Yes, yes. They've been asking me to make these for like
So
two
now,
years,
obviously, you're growing into. I see
Yes.
this is a unicorn, and now that's a unicorn. So you're going
and
to
that's my newest sample that just came in today.
And oh my God, look at this! This is another one. Wow. How come? Do they have a name? The unicorns?
Not this one, not yet, because
gotta
she
name-
just
you-
arrived today.
You got to name her.
Well, maybe I'll have a contest and let the children name her.
because that's how things get big
Yeah.
when you like name and. This is so cute, isn't it?
Mhm.
And it's Greg's favorite color, purple.
Ah,
So maybe we'll have to get him this one, not the black one. We'll have to see. But very, very, very unique.
thank you. Yes,
I'm
I
just,
have
like,
I
blown
have a,
away with you.
I have a patent on this now. I have a utility patent on this. Nobody has anything quite like it
So
because
how did you do that?
well, most of the muffs, well, they've been around since the Civil War.
Yeah.
And they're just muffs. Some of them have a decoration on top, but the main, I think what the main facet or feature is that I utilize not only the front, but I utilize the back. So it's really
It's like a pocketbook too.
exactly. So it's really very very deep. So you really can fit a lot in it. You can see
put-
my
you could
whole
put-
hand is in it.
You could put a pair of panties in there, or
Well,
a pair of underpants.
a cell phone.
Pajamas,
Cell
a cell
phone.
phone.
So this is the way what I thought about it was, in the world we live in. All right, so you have a child that's going to school, so maybe in the front you want to put chapstick, maybe a bus pass, maybe a pen, but maybe in the back pocket you want to put lunch money, maybe your cell phone, maybe a house key, something more valuable that you keep close to your body. So now that's how I thought about it, and that's how I developed it.
And I bet little girls really get attached to these things.
Oh, they do.
I don't know if boys would, but
No, I have something different for boys.
oh, what is that?
You know, actually, I didn't I didn't know what to bring. I have different types of plush, and I have digital things, and I have a whale that I was making for boys.
A whale.
A whale.
And is he like
no,
this?
it's not a handbag,
Oh, okay.
but the mouth opens up, and so and you can store things in the mouth. It's got a zipped
Oh
mouth.
my God, you're kidding. So it has things in the pocket that you put in his mouth?
You can put it in the mouth, yeah.
Now he doesn't have a name, like Wally the Whale or
He
something?
has no name also.
You
now,
have to
now
name
the whale
these things.
is Seymour's. It's not Seymour. This is
What?
Marisol.
This
This
here?
this is her friend. The
Oh.
whale is her friend.
Oh.
See, she's the mermaid in one of my stories, and the seahorse is her animal friend, and the whale is her friend, her animal friend as well. So they're all
Put a lot of
related.
thought into the whole process of
Yes.
doing this.
Yes,
Wow.
I did. I dreamed this stuff.
Really?
I
You
wake up in the
do?
morning. Oh, I gotta write this down.
So now you still have your government job
Yes,
and you work 9 to 5.
yes,
Is it close by?
yes, yes. Right in Mineola.
So where do you work? Which, the town of Hempstead or?
No, actually, New York State.
Oh, so it's
Right.
New York State. That
Right.
is great.
Yes,
Well, you're gonna.
I've worked for New York State for many, many, many,
I know. I
many
remember.
years. But now the difference is that I'm not an independent anymore. Yeah.
Right, but that's terrific. So now you're going to retire soon, and then you'll have this as your second job, right?
But I have my little. You know what? And I don't think of this as a job though. This is my love. I've been writing for so long. I have 8 books now. So I started with Pansy the Piglet.
And you do them yourself, right? You don't go to publishers,
I do it myself.
right?
Yeah, I do everything myself.
Yeah,
Almost
some-
everything.
it's
I,
not
I
that
don't,
easy,
I don't
so,
produce.
you
I
know.
don't edit. And I don't do the Photoshop graphics. A lot of these things
Well,
that I
this is
design, I
hard to
draw
do.
it, but I have my artists do
Of
that.
course. So you
I
have
don't do
someone
that.
that draws for you,
Yes,
right? They're very, very colorful.
thank you.
Yeah.
Now
really.
this particular book, I'm
I
I'm
can't seem to find my tail. That's a
This
good
is
one.
about socialization, friendship, and helping one another. So it's teaching the children that even though all the characters are different, one is a bee, one is a frog, one is a pig, one is a swan, and one is a bird. We're all different, but we can still get along. We can still help each other and be
That's,
friends. And
you
that's
know,
an important
That's
lesson.
very important, especially nowadays.
Exactly. And that's what my cartoon is about that I'm developing. And what you saw in the beginning was one of the stories. It's actually the musical component to the story Afraid of the Dark. So that story is about Pansy's afraid of the dark, so she can't sleep. And so Fiore the fairy comes out and teaches her that there's no need to be afraid of the dark because these sounds are, it's just a tree tapping against the window. It's just, and she teaches, it's just the leaves rustling in the winds. It's just the crickets. It's nothing scary. There's no monsters out there.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And so
kids
everything
need things
teaches
like
something.
this.
And I developed the entire series Bible. I've developed all the cartoon characters.
The series Bible is what? It's all religious kind of
Oh,
stuff?
no. If you want to write for a sitcom,
Oh.
all right. So let's say you'll need 13 episodes for the first year. A series Bible is where you develop all your characters, your
Oh.
scenery. You develop the episodes. You may have a list of more episodes, the premise, description of the characters. I even developed all the possible ancillary retail products,
Wow.
and that's big because today you want to have the product with the cartoon.
Absolutely.
It's
yeah.
a big business, so it's a possibility, and I just love this because it has so many possibilities and it has so much that you can write about it. And here's the thing with the cartoons. It's easy to teach a child with cartoons because it captures their attention.
Yeah, they really look at it.
Exactly. So you want to send that message, do it with cartoon characters.
Pretty interesting.
So
pretty
it works
interesting.
well
You
with
really
this-
have
yeah.
done so much.
I did. I'm at a point now where I need to take it to the next level, though.
Well,
Much bigger than what I can
But
do.
to do that, you need to hire people, correct?
I have to hire people, but I'm right now. I've made I'm not at liberty to say, but I did make a presentation to some major networks that are interested.
Terrific.
And then the pandemic hit,
yeah.
so it's still on the shelf. I don't know if that's the right word, but
that happened to a lot of us.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my book, I was booked in 10 libraries.
Yes, but I have
boom.
the interest is perking up again.
Yeah, I see
just
it
would
happening.
just
We
set
all
back
just
a
have
year,
to
year and
just
a half.
wait it out
Yeah,
and start again.
exactly.
You know.
In the meantime, I'm still doing. I'm still creating. I'm still moving forward with it. It's taking me a long time because everything's been shut down.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I
we
have to
know
tell you
that.
something.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not the promo that you saw, but my first presentation, I had to do all the sound effects myself because I could not find a studio that was open that did sound effects. There were many recording studios open,
Mm-hmm.
but their forte really wasn't the sound effects.
Right.
I did it all myself.
You're amazing. So you're doing voiceovers a lot now, or just once in a while?
I do after I write a story and I'm ready to record. Once I start the animation, and I'm ready to record, I did the voiceovers in that. I'm the voice of the fairy and Pansy on that, and I
That's
just
great.
recorded something where I had 5 people.
I just did my
working with
first
me.
voiceover.
Oh, for what?
It's this Tranquility Spa.
Okay.
It's very calming. It's all about the soul cave and
Right.
how you're supposed to breathe and all that. It was the
Uh-huh.
second time I did something like that, but it was great.
It
and
is.
it's a nice little income here and there
Yep.
if you can get a gig.
Yep.
And obviously, you can get a gig just by having an MP3 and sending it all around.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, this isn't my voice actually because we disguised the voices.
oh, okay.
So you see my fairy is a little bit like this,
Oh,
and then the Pansy's a little bit nasal in a different way, and I did the Professor Cat as well, and I made that. Well, I wanted that to represent the LGBTQ. So I wanted it to be a little bit more neutral.
So you have like 7 different voices now.
I know. I said to the guy that owns the studio, and he's from Baldwin also. I said, save these settings because when I come back to do this, we have to keep it all the same.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We actually did a class at the Breakfast Club on how to do voiceovers
Oh.
because most people that are 50 can't get jobs because they're too old. So we did a whole class on how to realize that you don't even have to meet a person to do a voiceover. You just need the voiceover and you need an MP3 and do it.
Right, samples.
And so we learned that, and it was really a great class. Everybody really loved it. It really was. So, all these different things that happen as a result of you opening your mind and opening up your world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And obviously the book thing happened to you, and look what happened to you.
Look at this. I know.
Yeah.
And for me doing the voiceovers, it's easy because I wrote it, so I have a very good idea of how I want it to go and what I want it to sound like. And don't forget, I'm just doing these as a presentation.
Right. And then from the presentation is where you
Yes.
make your orders and
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So this Perfect Wings down here. Let me see if I can grab this one for you.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
CD.
This is Perfect Wings. I did this all digital because of the pandemic, and I said, it's a good idea, anyways, to have something all digital.
Mm-hmm.
And what this is a book that I wrote.
Oh.
I didn't know what to do with it, so I turned it into a digital animated short movie.
So they could put this in the computer and watch it.
Yes, anywhere that you go, you take this with you.
So it's a book, but you actually made a movie out of it.
Exactly.
Who plays the characters?
No characters. I did the voiceover, and that sounds like me.
Okay.
But this is about what I did was I do a lot of research when I write these books because I make sure that my facts are accurate. This particular project, I did a lot of research on different birds in different lands and exotic places, and I had to do enough research to make my song rhyme.
Wow.
It was quite the job. So what I did was I made this pretty little song called Perfect Wings, and it basically gives a little bit of factual, educational, musical information on our aviary friends. And what's on this is the actual movie itself, which is about 14 minutes, but I have a music video on this, and there's a printable picture book. So I didn't make a physical picture book, but if you plug this in, you can print this out. You can print out a printable picture book.
Whoa.
I also have the companion coloring pages, like that coloring book. So I have a printable coloring book.
That's pretty neat.
In addition, I
How
included
did you
the
figure out
sheet
how to
music.
do all that?
Well, that wasn't too difficult. I just made it into a PDF.
You're a tech head.
No, that wasn't too hard.
Yeah, I love this question. Did your tail leave a trail? Oh, that is cute. I can't seem to find my tail. It's very funny. I think it's cute. Very, very nice. Wow.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. So now how do people reach you and buy it? And if they want to buy some for the holidays? And
Well, they can
where do
reach-
you present at shows and things like that?
Well, I haven't done shows this past year because of the
Right.
pandemic, but I do the major trade shows, and I do have sales rep that do various shows around
Oh, a
Nassau
little,
and Suffolk County.
right.
But you can reach me at kidsentertainmentinc.com, and the whole website has all of my different designs. I have actually, well, there's only 10, but now I have 11 designs because I have the unicorn.
Very nice.
So I have some designs that are a little bit easy. Then I have some designs that are a little bit more difficult for an older child. You know, older children and even adults love to draw.
Yes.
So
Well, older people now
Yeah.
draw in the assisted livings.
right, and they do puzzles.
Yes.
They do puzzles as well. As a matter of fact, I have a digital. I had a physical puzzle for Show Dog, but it's beautifully made. But it was
Really?
so heavy to ship.
Oh.
It was so big to carry.
So hard to sell them because
Yeah.
they cost too much to ship it.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So what I did was, it was just so nice. I said, what am I going to do with this? I'm not going to just get rid of it. I put too much effort into it. So what I did was I took all of the pages from Show Dog. I made a puzzle. Digital puzzle. So now if you want to go to school, okay, you have 18 puzzles on one DVD. And then there's a question and answer period. So you have to select what you think the dog is, and if you get it correct, it'll go correct, and then you
Really?
can move on to the next puzzle. But you don't have to. If you don't get it correct, you can still move on to the next puzzle.
Wow.
So this way, I can offer the puzzles in the package also.
Wow.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Wow.
yeah. I've put so many things together, but
Pansy Piglet. I'm looking at that one.
oh,
Picture book set.
so Pansy the Piglet comes with the book and the coloring book, and of course the CD and the music. And see, there's a pink piglet. So this one comes in a pink piglet.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is pretty.
Yes, it's really, really pretty. So it's the same thing in the travel case, and all of these are on the website.
So if someone orders, they can order right online,
Yes,
or they can call you and order.
yes.
So how do
Yes.
you handle all the crazy orders at Christmas time?
It's time consuming. I'm going 7 days a week.
Wow.
But I have to tell you, I have things prepared. I'm prepared. I have to be prepared.
Yeah, well,
Everything's
when
packaged.
you have that many products,
Everything's packaged. Everything's prepared. Everything's marked and labeled. So I have it ready to go.
really interesting.
Ready
Very,
to go,
very,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now I
yeah.
understand you sing too. You never told me that.
Yes,
I never saw you sing.
I'm a
What kind of
classically
singing?
trained vocalist.
Classical.
Class-
So what's like a song that you sing? Like,
Actually, I don't sing. I wrote many songs. I've written about 100 songs,
really?
and
I did not know that about you.
I actually don't sing them anymore because I've been working on the children's music. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been recording in the studio. The
So what's your
children's music.
favorite like song or tune? Or is there a
i-
favorite tune?
In what genre? In the children's?
Yeah, in the children, since that's really your forte now.
Well, the Show Dog won Best Song in the USA, so that's
what is
one
that?
of my
Give
favorites.
me a little.
When you own a show dog, there's a danger, you know. That's one. And Pansy the Piglet goes, how does this go? Let's see. Let me see if I can read this music. Let's see. I've written let's see what we got here.
I never knew you sang.
Oh, Pansy the Piglet. I had to do this 2 ways. First, I did it a little bluesy, but then I did it retro, and I like the retro better.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because the way that I was able to do it, the way that I was able to record this, I thought it would just be more likable by children,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's the goal, really. So this goes. Pansy wandered around in the fog until she saw her friend the frog. I can't seem to find my tail. You know, so what I do is I change the voices throughout the thing. Did your tail leave a trail? No, dear, it's not here. It may be under a log.
Very, very nice.
Yes, yes.
Wow. I cannot believe all the things I'm
so-
finding out that you did in the last 5, 10 years.
I don't know. And then I have another one that I'm working on called the Mambo toothbrush.
The Mambo toothbrush.
So cute. It's
What does that go like?
really cute. Oh gosh, it's got that Latin feel to it.
Yeah. Probably fun.
Yeah, it is. It is. I haven't really gotten to it yet. I mean, I did the song, but I did the first book, but I want to just switch around my characters because instead of having human characters, I want to use my cartoon characters,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I have to keep it consistent.
Yeah, otherwise it gets lost in
Right.
the air or something, right?
Exactly. So what I did was, and I did another book called Little Shop of Wonders, and that started because my girlfriend, the filmmaker, she needed another title track to another one of her documentaries, and so I wrote Little Shop of Wonders. That's the name of her documentary. And so I developed this whole thing with this little shop that's a magical, mystical shop, and all these characters go in there, and they go into a different room, and then they go to a different place in time, like maybe to the dinosaur age, or maybe underneath the ocean, and they learn.
Ah, you're very
Yeah.
creative. Very, very creative. Wow.
Perfect Wings goes like this. Perfect wings, unlike any other pair, it takes you soaring through the air. What would I give to dwell up there? Perfect wings, in all their glory they will fly, outline the clouds up in the sky, hold out their wings and hold them high.
Very nice.
So that's the chorus to that one.
Wow.
But you see how they all follow along? They all follow along a
Yeah, it's
very,
all
it's a
like
very
part of a
specific message.
Tune and a message,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
obviously positivity, which is so important today, especially
Right.
now. I mean, today there's so many kids and adults that are upset about
Right.
everything.
Right.
And, there's a real need for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mental health, all that, even for
Yes.
children. I mean, because children
Yes.
are scared.
I
They're
know.
afraid. And a lot of mothers are taking kids to shrinks right now.
I know.
This is better.
I think so too.
This is the kind of
It's-
thing that's
it's-
better
yeah.
for children.
Yes.
You go to a they
And
don't
so it
know
can
they're
be
in an
scary.
office, and they're better off in a group with children and singing and finding out all about these different things.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think what you're doing is wonderful.
Exactly. As a
really.
matter of fact, I wrote another book, another song called Rescue Hero. And what that does is it plants the seeds in children about animal rescue and adoption.
Really?
Yes. So that's called
So
Rescue
it's always
Hero.
a lesson that you're teaching.
Yes, that's the main crux of this. It
It's like
has
a
to teach
teaching
something,
thing,
or it
right.
has to send a message. And it takes me a very, very long time to do this because I do everything by myself. So it really does
Yeah.
take me a long time to get.
I could
get
relate
a project
to
done.
it taking you a long time because
Yeah.
I do a lot too now, and sometimes it's like takes so long to get anything done. But I did realize one thing: you do have to hire people for certain things, otherwise, you're just going to drown. Do you? I
Yeah.
mean, you obviously have freelancers that you work with, right?
Right. Right.
And if without them, you'll drown.
Oh, I can't do everything myself. I can't wear all the hats, and I
No.
shouldn't be wearing all the hats.
No, because you have to lead.
Yeah.
Which is really,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. That's
So I've been
unbelievable.
developing these things into 2D, and then I developed some things into 3D. Now 3D is very, very, very expensive.
And it must be very complicated.
Yes, you need an animator to do that.
I would
That's
not be doing that.
way out of my realm. But I know what I want to see. I know how I want it to flow, so they can follow my direction. 2D is it's not as you have more clarity and more dimension with the 3D than the 2D. But there's a lot of cartoons out there still that are 2D. So I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward with the 2D because the cost per minute for 3D is astronomical.
Oh,
It's
sure.
thousands.
So I'm going to introduce you to Jerry Ferretti. You
Okay.
enter your thing in the film festival that we'll
Yes.
be doing. Susan and I both work the film festival every year.
Maybe I
And
enter
it's
this
a
one.
great event
That's a short.
because everybody's film is,
Okay.
viewed by a lot of
Yes.
people. And everyone in the production industry and movie industry goes.
Right. Right.
So
I've
it's
been to a few.
Yeah, it's grown a lot in the last few years.
Right.
A lot of our book authors go because their dream is to get their book as a movie someday. So that's how I started because I figured my book's going to be a movie someday.
There you go.
But my book is all it's all about true women and men on Long Island
Right.
that I met because they got the big bad boot, and how we developed this great people doing great things.
Right.
Most people are doing their own thing now that are over 50 that lose their job.
Right.
Otherwise, they're working in CBS or
Right, right.
where they really don't want to be because you have to stand all day long.
Right.
And at our age, it's
it's
not
tough.
easy.
Yes.
But in order to make that change, like you had to step out of your comfort zone. Correct?
No.
No. Well, how did you do all this?
I'm creative. I've been creative since I'm a baby.
But you had to do a little more than maybe you were a little nervous. No.
No. I
Wow,
started
you're
music
pretty
lessons.
positive. Let me tell you.
I started playing the accordion when I was 3 years old. My mother sent me to music lessons. I did the accordion, I did the piano, I did the guitar, and then I started training classically with my vocals.
Yeah, then you're pretty.
Yeah, so
Nothing scares you.
this came easy. It didn't. It came easy. I shouldn't say it came easy. Nothing's easy.
No, what's easy?
But I think what I mean by that is I like the creation part of it. That really is
I can
fulfilling.
see. Look at you. You're like lighting up when you talk
Yeah,
about it.
it's very fulfilling for me. That's the part that I like. It's creating it.
So just think when you retire from the government job, what the hell are you going to do next?
Oh, I have tons of things on my list.
Yeah, you have a big bucket list.
Oh, big. It's big. It's
So
big.
our friend Joey that used to have
Joey.
she had a radio station. That's how we met, through Joey.
Yes, Joey was. I believe she wasn't a manager at WGBB.
Yes, and she called me. I went on her show once, many, many, many years ago.
Right.
We got involved with charity. Then she had that other thing, the angels,
Yes.
the angel thing that we got involved in. I think you were there too.
I was there.
And
yes.
Channel 12, the gal, the blonde, she was there.
Danielle Campbell.
Danielle
yes.
Campbell. And then there was that other gal that wanted to write a book and called me, and she's the one that got me going, but she never really finished her book.
Who was that? Nancy?
She was living on Long Island. I don't remember her
Yeah,
name.
maybe that was Nancy.
Yeah. I haven't heard from her in, God, many, many years.
Oh, if it's the same person that we're thinking of, the blonde.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear from Nancy quite often.
Oh, well, tell her that I said hi.
I will.
Yeah. It's really something.
I
but
will.
Look at, again, you've done.
Yeah, no, she mentioned it, but she hasn't gotten back to the book yet.
Yeah.
You know, she has 2 disabled children as well, so she was.
Yeah, and she lives in Suffolk, didn't she?
Yes, Suffolk and the Adirondacks.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember her. We went to her house.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a good time. We
Yeah.
really did.
So with Joey at WGBB, I created my own radio show called
Right.
21st Century Music Radio, and what I did was I sponsored other musicians.
You got them.
Songwriters.
You got them in,
I got them in, and what happens is
and
that
they would sing
no, they wouldn't sing. They would bring
their video or their CDs.
tape, a CD. Mostly it was CDs.
So who sponsored them? You got sponsors. You personally?
I sponsored it. Yeah.
Oh wow, that was nice of you.
I sponsored everybody. So some people took little commercials, but
Yeah, I
for
know.
the most
it's
part,
it's
it was
a hard
me.
business.
I sponsored it.
Yeah.
And
It's a hard
then after that, what happened was that WGBB sold,
Right.
right? So then I went with Joey actually to WLIE, and we had a show there, and it was the same premise, but WLIE sold also. So I think it went black. I don't think that.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
don't
yeah.
think. I thought initially it was going to go Spanish, but I'm not sure if it did or if it just went black.
Then I remember when we
Yeah.
went on a cruise, Joey and I, around the Statue of Liberty. It was an event for women business owners,
Okay.
and that was. A
I
big
didn't
thing
do
we
that.
did, yeah.
I didn't do that.
She had a lot of great things she used to do.
I know. What I used to do with Joey was the trade towers. 9/11.
Yeah.
We used to do the 9/11 every year in Long Beach.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, Long Beach now, thank God it's all back.
I know.
It was pretty bad what they
Yeah.
went through.
Yeah.
So, what's your next project?
My next project, well, I'm still working on Afraid of the Dark, and I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to do that in 2D. I'm not going to do it in 3D.
Afraid of the Dark.
Yes, I'm going to do it in 2D. I'm going to do the full episode. So I'm not just going to do 1 minute.
And it's going to be a movie, like a
a
documentary.
cartoon.
Cartoon.
It's going to be a cartoon.
Wow.
So I'm either going to do it for maybe 11 minutes or I'll do the full 22 minutes. I have to see.
And you go to the studios to do these things? Where do you?
No, I don't go to the studios with the animators. I go to the studios to do the recording.
Oh, okay.
From that, I get the MP4s.
Right.
And then I can send them, like I break it down.
Mm-hmm.
We break it down maybe by minute. And then I give them that. And then I give them my graphics. And you have to rig it. You know what I mean? When you have the 3D and the 2D, you have to rig it. And so everything that moves needs to be rigged. Everything. Your joints, your wrists. So that's the rigging. That's how you make all this animation.
Oh, so it's all, okay.
Yeah, so I don't do that.
Technology. It's all technology.
Exactly. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Well,
you
you
make
know-
the 3D model,
Mm-hmm.
and the 3D model is all four sides, the top and the bottom, and then you have to rig it. And once that's done, you have your characters for all of your episodes. And so when I get an idea, let's say I want to do a promotion or an advertisement,
Mm-hmm.
I have the model, I have the rigging, I figure out what do I want to advertise. I do something for 30 seconds. I go record the 30-second spot,
And then you
send it to the animator.
right, and then he works with it.
Do you remember the one I did with Pansy the Piglet?
Yes.
Okay, that was the one with the cat dancing. That's that's the
I
Professor
remember
Cat.
it was big cats you used to.
Yes,
You love cats.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love all animals. but
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
interesting.
yeah, so I talk through the cat.
It's pretty damn good, girl.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Well, we always talk about what day it is. Today is National Underwear Day.
I'm not showing my underwear.
So go buy yourself a new pair of undies. It's also National Work Like a Dog Day.
Well, that I always do.
I do too. Everybody in this club does. National Oyster Day. So that means, I guess, eat an oyster. So we do this a lot, and then we talk about the day or whatever. When Gregg is here, we have a lot of laughs. He always makes fun of me, and so I miss him making fun of me right now. But
Is that his nose?
No, this is something else we use on the show. We'll
Oh.
do that before the end of the show.
Okay.
The nose knows.
Oh, okay. The nose.
The nose knows. And Gregg, I bought this for him for his birthday, and we've been using it a lot. Everybody loves it. It's kind of funny. And this club, as you see, G's Club, is available for parties. We rent it out.
Right.
Gregg owns the club.
Okay.
I work with him on the show only twice a week. And a lot of people like it because it's unique, it's different, and we have a stage, as you can see.
Right.
We have entertainers, they
Mhm.
do comedy. We've had a play here already. And he was one of the people that in the community that kept this area going
Okay.
during the pandemic because he had outside. So we were able to do it outside,
Right.
and then they put up the band slab, and every weekend there's a band here. And it's, very inexpensive. And they serve great food, a lot of snack food here. So it's different if you know anyone that likes the music.
I will.
The weekends are really nice here. And we have a few different people that we work with. One of our big vendors and our big sponsors is Aura Puro Jewelers. He's on Hempstead Turnpike in Franklin Square.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Teddy. If you ever need any jewelry, you tell him the show sent you. And then we have a brand new shop called NV3 Salon. If you ever want to change your do, Jenny and Bethany open it. It's on 362 Dogwood Avenue in Franklin Square. Great hair, great everything. They do a great job. And we work with the Tranquility Spa, and you are going because we treat our guests very well. And so you're going to get a little bag here today. And you're going to the spa. You ever go in a
Oh.
Salt Cave?
Did I ever go to a salt cave? No.
Well, now you're
I
going.
was interested in to see what that was.
It's right down the block. This is my,
Let me see.
of course, my book giveaway.
Okay.
And I'm giving you a book. I already signed it.
Thank
and
you.
I'm giving you all my little goodies that you can tell other people about us.
Okay. We'll
All
do.
right. And some nice little hand cream. And this is my 2 books. This is my first book. This is probably when I saw you last when I wrote the first one.
Probably.
Yeah,
It's
this
a
is
while
the
ago.
true story about me and my best friend. And this is the new one, From Fire to Freedom.
Okay.
So it's yours to
Good
read
job.
and then transfer it, give it to someone else that needs a lift.
I will.
My books are positive. There's nothing
will.
negative about
Thank
my
you.
stuff. And in there, there's a coupon. You call the spot.
I
And you tell
will.
them that the show sent you, and you get to experience the Soul Cave. It's different.
I want to experience that.
And then you sit
Yeah.
in the chair, and you pay like 1/3 the price of anyone else, and you get massaged, your hair, everything. You're in a chair with music coming into your ears with headphones, and you're up in heaven.
Nice and tranquil.
Yes,
Peaceful.
and that is
Calming, soothing.
Yeah, Tranquility Spa, 700 Franklin Avenue, Franklin Square. Angela is the owner.
Okay.
Tell her that we sent you.
I
She's
will.
a love. I was just actually there today, and I felt great. That's why I look so relaxed today. And they're very big sponsors of ours. And then we have a tax man. His name is Jackson Hewitt. That's the name of the company. His name is Prince on Hempstead Turnpike in Franklin Square. Great guy, financial, taxes, everything. And he's one of our main sponsors, too. So you've done this before. So
Yes, I have.
you could critique us because
Yes.
you used to do this. This is different what we do.
Right.
It's not like what you did because we're live.
Right.
We're on
Well, I was
Facebook.
live too.
Oh, you were?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So, what's your experience like today? What do you feel? Because, you've done it.
It feels just the same way that we used to do it
Back
back
in the day. That's a
Right.
line. Back in the day.
day.
Back in the day.
in the perfect world,
yeah.
in
it's
another
true.
lifetime. Yeah, but it feels the same.
Yeah.
It feels exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I never did it when you did it. I came on, but, this is for me, like, really new. And
Well, I think the only difference was that we had the booth, and I had to watch when the on air
right.
came on, to make sure everybody was quiet when
Right.
the on air light went on.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
we're
But it's the same thing. It's the
yeah,
same.
we're more sophisticated than we were when we started.
Yeah.
And we love it here. We really do love it here. The only thing I miss is my Gregg.
Aw.
You'll
Well, we
meet
hope
him-
Gregg will be back soon.
You'll meet him next time.
Yes, I will.
He's a character, and he's just a lot of fun.
Great.
So
Great.
he usually teases me a lot, so I'm feeling very lonely.
Aw.
No one's teasing me today.
Give him my best.
I will.
even though
But
he
look
doesn't
at
know
this
me.
thing, guys. Everybody wants one of these for Christmas. I actually want one. Very, very cute.
Isn't she cute?
She's cute, but I'm telling you, you got to name her.
I will. She'll be named.
Yeah, you
Soon.
definitely have to name her.
She'll be named.
But I'm telling you, little girls are going to love this.
I'm sending this to my cousins in Arizona. They're master photographers.
Oh,
Okay, so they're master photographers, and they developed what they called the fairy experience. And when I looked at this, I'm thinking the Vincent van Gogh exhibit in New York City.
mhm.
It's all immersible art. You know what that is, right?
Not really.
Well,
Tell me.
so basically they built the studio. So what they do is they have the children pick costumes. So all right, so now the little girl's going to wear a fairy costume, and she goes into the fairy magical land.
Oh.
Or let's say they want to have a visit with Santa. So they built these studios with all this virtual art and
Oh,
everything,
my
and the children get
gosh.
dressed in the time period, and they go through it, and they take pictures, and then they put together a book for them.
Oh,
So they
how
have
nice.
this experience. I mean, it's a really big
And
production.
this is where?
This is in Scottsdale, Arizona, where my cousins are.
Oh.
And when I saw this fairy garden and these girls with all these fairy costumes, I'm like, my unicorn.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
now my Facebook account was hacked. So I'm like, Bobby, I need your help.
Well, that's great.
I said, this is my little unicorn. This is the picture. Can you
Wow.
get a model out there and immerse this into
We
the
gotta
art?
get you. You have to get a Newsday. They haven't written about you in a long time.
Actually, Newsday wrote about me when I first came out with my first 6 designs. So I guess that was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's time again. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love Newsday. Whenever we
Yes.
get a Newsday, forget it. The phones ring off the wall.
Yes, I get a lot of sales
People
from
read
that
it,
too.
even though, but
Hey.
people do read it.
Yes.
People don't like it sometimes.
Right.
So this is the nose.
The nose.
And so you have to ask the nose a question. Any question you want. and then the nose will answer you.
I got to be careful with the question I ask. Okay, all right. I'm going to ask something, and I call him the nose, or I just say, "Hello, nose. Do you know? Do you know if I will have a sitcom coming up shortly?"
Telling you it's not a good idea.
Oh my goodness!
Are you working on a sitcom?
Yes, I am with the books.
Really?
Yes.
That's great. So
Yes.
is those the talks you're in
What's
right
the
now?
cartoons? Cartoons.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations. You're
Thank
going to
you.
get it.
Thank you.
You will get it.
It's, as
You've
soon-
worked
as soon
too
as,
hard not to get it.
As soon as things open, as soon as things start moving, I think I'll be able to move forward.
Well, when you do, you better keep in touch with us.
I
We'll have
will.
you back on, and
I will. I
you know,
will.
I know Greg would love to meet you. So now again, how do people reach you? And I like they call you in this thing. They call you. You're a Baldwinite. Baldwinite. What
Baldwinite.
the hell is that?
A person who comes from Baldwin.
I know, but I never heard of that. Baldwinite.
Baldwinite. Yes.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yes.
So how do they call you? How do they reach you? How do they buy all this great stuff?
They can buy and reach and call through www.kidz, entertainmentinc.com.
Kids with a Z.
With a Z.
Okay, and
Yes.
you're on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram, Kids Entertain. I'm on Pinterest, Kids Entertain.
And what if someone wants you to sing since you have such a beautiful voice?
Well, I'll give them a disc.
You're done with that, huh? You're not singing anymore.
Well,
How much can you
I sing
do?
in the studio. I sing in the
Right.
recording studio, but
Right.
I haven't really done any. I haven't really done any performances, although I have done the national anthem a couple of times for some
Well, we might have you sing here one night.
openings of some festivals.
nice.
But that's really about it because I mostly do for
Yeah,
my
this is
children's
your
things,
love,
and
yeah.
children's things are not
That's your
really something
life.
you'd go singing around in the bars and restaurants.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once in a while, we have some fun stuff that we do. We call friends in to say, sing for us.
Nice.
I know Greg would
It's
love
nice. It's fun
your
to
voice
sing.
too. He's
It's
he's
fun
got
to
a
sing.
great
It's fun
voice
to
too.
play an instrument.
Yes,
It's a talent, and it's a wonderful talent. You know, I remember growing. I started studying when I was very young, and any emotion that I felt, I would go to that piano, whether I was sad, whether I was happy, and I would just play and sing, and it's an avenue to really get your emotions and your feelings out.
definitely.
You
yeah,
know?
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we're at the end of the show. I can't
Wow.
thank you enough, really.
Well, thank you for having
and
me.
you look terrific.
Thank
really.
you. Thank
And
you.
keep in touch.
I will.
I'm going to be calling Joey tonight because she
Okay.
already answered me on the text.
She
She
did.
said she's working. She couldn't watch it, but she'll watch it later.
Okay.
And on that note, everybody, that's a wrap.
That's all right.